Good morning, and we're back on trail. So I decided to hike the Florida Trail. We'll see what I can actually accomplish because I think this Florida Trail is gonna be very muddy. Last year I hiked it in January and it was very, very muddy then still. And that's not even rain season. Oh yeah, I have a feeling this is gonna be an interesting little experience. The goal was to hike around 15 miles and then look at a campsite, but I think it's just gonna be a day hike today. And yeah, wow, this trail looks so different than last year. But I am so excited to be back on trail. As you can see, I'm wearing a cotton shirt. It's my shirt, River Crossing. But since it's only a day hike, I thought I can wear a cotton shirt. I did bring my other pink shirt just in case, but have a look at what this place looks like. River Crossing. I literally feel like I'm in a jungle, and I'm essentially in a jungle, but there's so many blowdowns. I am silk blazing. I mean, I'm running into spider webs like crazy. I already saw bear scat. I mean, I've been on trail for like 10 minutes. Whew. Welcome back, Julianne. And I just still don't understand how people hike this trail like a long trail. I mean, but hey, today shall be a small section and maybe I'll change my mind. I was just thinking recently how I was talking about how, I'll never want to do the Florida Trail, and probably 10 years from now I'm going to be like, let's do that Florida Trail. So, but we in the jungle. As you see, I have my hat back, but it's not my old hat. It's a new hat. One of my subscribers, Jiffy Pop, he actually was in one of my videos, or in two of my videos on the Appalachian Trail. He sent me this hat. So I was so excited to have my hat back, to be honest. I'm glad that I got a new one because the Velcro on the back kind of had given up, and I had to sew the back part together so that it wouldn't keep falling off my head. So thank you, Jiffy Pop, so much. You are awesome. And I know you're all gonna talk about me having my tripod here, and if I fall I can hurt myself. I know, I just don't have a spot to put it right now, and I'm trying to do like some cool shots. So instead of, maybe I'll find a different spot somewhere, but anyway, I'm so happy to be back, and I got my hat and I got my shirt. I do have to say, I feel pretty hot in this shirt, meaning like I think it's better to hike in these other non-cotton shirts because I feel sweaty. found something. This. What is that? Am I happy that I'm wearing orange? Oh, for real, what is that? Anybody know? So, I really want a new backpack. I've kind of mentioned it. I just want one. And I thought I knew which one I wanted until I found another one. So it is, at this point, it's between the ULA Circuit or the Atom Packs. So I came upon Atom Packs, and I'm just like, wow, they're like a small cottage company in the UK. And those backpacks, I think they're amazing. I think the big thing about it that caught my eye was that you can super customize the colors. And I know that's maybe a little bit silly, but it's nice to be able to have different colors for your pack. But also it looked really quite sturdy. It has load lifters and things like that. So the little chap said, maybe you should just contact them and see if they would want to send you a pack. And that way you could do a review or something. And I contacted them, even though I just don't feel like, because I'm not like that special. I don't have a Patreon or anything like that. But I contacted them just because a little chap recommended it. And of course they're like, at this point we're not really doing that. So now I have to think, which pack do I want? The ULA Circuit is amazing. Like, I tried it on when Groceries bought hers, and I really want it. But the Atom Pack I can't try on, and but it looks really nice. So I'm in a predicament because I don't have like the money just to buy both packs. I mean, I guess you could return it and then you get your money back. But anyway, I really want a new pack for the PCT and also my smaller through hike next year. So that's that. Do any of you have an Atom Pack? And if so, how do you like it? All right, so this is Wheeler Road Trailhead, which is 0.8 away, water 0.6, at Hunt Check Station. I don't know what that means. And then the Florida Trail goes this way. This is almost as far as I went last time. I went a little bit further and there was like so much swamp and stuff coming up. So I'm gonna see if it's the same. Starting to get squishy. I love how the weather forecast for today was 0% chance of rain. And yet I'm looking at the sky and it is dreary. Thankfully, I know Florida. And I know that there's always a chance of rain, no matter what the weather forecast says. And also, good thing, I got a new rain jacket. Thanks to 2 of my awesome subscribers, I was able to afford a brand new rain jacket and a really good one. So no more frog, hogs, java toads, I was thinking about getting the Frog Tog ultralight ones because a lot of people like those, but because those 2 subscribers helped me out financially, I was able to get a really nice rain jacket. So maybe if it rains, you'll see it. If not, you'll just have to wait. And just as I said that, it starts drizzling. It doesn't look like it's gonna be like a long event, but I guess that means either rain jacket or I need to take my cotton shirt off and replace it. But anyway, no, it stopped again. This Florida weather, y'all. I mean, I know Maine weather is crazy, but Florida weather has the same idea with the exception too. It's not as cold. Finally have wet shoes. Okay, that was a little bit scary. I literally went through above knee-high water. The funny part or the scary part, or I don't know, whatever part. There was a guy and he's like, oh my God, there's a few big gators. He was like so excited about it. So of course, as I'm entering the wetlands, I'm kind of scared. Like, I'm gonna have to tell you, like the Appalachian Trail, I don't think I ever felt scared. But I know gators and I know snakes. So I do not mess with those. Because at least bears are scared. Reptilians don't really understand, I think, sometimes. Ooh, anyway, looks like there's more water coming up. So I'm in the middle of all this water and I'm deciding to turn around. I hiked about 5 miles into this wetlands crop and then I'm gonna hike back because I think it's gonna be like this for quite a while, and I know where I have been, so I'm gonna go back. This is definitely not a fun trail. This is a scary trail, and I don't understand why people do this for fun. I am past the water. Going back. Wow, I think results are in. Granted, I've only hiked the entire Appalachian Trail. I didn't really hike any other trails with regard to Colorado Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, any of those trails. But I think I can say that the Florida Trail is one of the worst trails. It has to be. I honestly don't understand why anybody would want to go through the swamp knowing that there's alligators literally staring at you. Ooh. And of course I trip. That just doesn't make any sense. Alligators are super scary, my God. And this water was like above my knees, almost to my hips. And I kept getting further and further and deeper. There was no trailhead ahead for another 1.6 miles, and it honestly looked like there was nothing around. So I thought it probably is gonna be just the same. So I turned around knowing that I only had about 0.8 to go through what I had gone through before. Okay, so I went here like after the rain season, but to be honest, the swampy area that was really swampy in January didn't have any swamp. I mean, it was like a little bit muddy, but it didn't have any like water on top of the mud, which is what was the case in January. So when do people choose to hike the Florida Trail? No, this is something I would never want to do. Like, I just don't understand. Plus, there's not really any views, meaning like nothing. I mean, okay, it's pretty, like, I love palm trees, I love the hot weather, but I do not mess with alligators, people. They crazy. And the water, what are they called? Water moccasins? Or the water snakes? No. So, I mean, this was definitely, at least it gave me that whole hike desire. And I got some nice shots of different things, but I need to do some, I need to find, like, now I understand. I need to travel for good hikes. Florida is just, the Florida Trail is not it, unfortunately. Swamp country. Most slippery bridge, just at the end. Heaven waiting, white car. Yes.